you wouldn't have. I didn't mind taking the blame. I reassuringly raised my palms and waved them. It's good, there's always freelance work in Barry, and I can make an honest living as a mercenary. I might talk to my mom about overseeing more escort missions. And be sure to check the cargo from now on. And you're okay with this? I noted the bitterness in his voice. Huh? Ch. Just doing menial tasks after giving up your first dream? You do better than this, Aura. Well, I'd like to assist you guys, but you said I wouldn't be much help. I only said that because it's true now. I thought you'd try to rise up to the challenge. After everything we've been through, you'd be HeavenCon representative. You need something outside with your mom's name. I folded my arms and mulled over the idea for turning to Ilmari. Is something like that possible? Maybe sort of envoy? Mari squirmed under her inquisitive stares. Well, it's viable, but you need to be well versed in HeavenCon history, politics, how the council works, and of course being knowledgeable about DragonCon. Sounds rather difficult. Mari frantically shook his head. No, I think you can do it. I'll talk to Master Kaya and Master Bedros about it and recommend you. As long as you don't need to write a letter of recommendation or something. Besides, if Kara wants to help me, I'll have to brush up on his studies too. What? Oh, so by we, it was I'll leave everything to Ilmari? He let out a cough, hide his chagrin.
Leave it to me.
I'll be more dutiful as a knowledge keeper from now on. My specialty was supposed to be about HeavenCon anyways.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Care. I'm still not confident I can make rational decisions on my own. Anyway, if I can prove to our masters that Auralee will be reliable ally, well, it shouldn't be hard with the council I'll be reporting. It's something to seriously consider, Auralee. It'd be a role that would highly value those knightly virtues too. Probably a little less sword fighting though. Let's do this. Ha! Even so, I'm sure it'll come in handy if we ever come across another Merchant Vineyards episode. But being a representative does seem to demand that I'll be more worldly. Right. Maybe I should go to another journey again. To earn X. No! Karen and I were startled by the outburst while Amari shook his hand plaintively. Without us? Well, not sure how long you'll be gone. Amari clasped his hand tightly. A serious expression.
I promise.
We'll come back soon, I promise. I'll work extra hard and keep care with the transformation spell. So we can come back. Amari, she can do what she wants. Don't pretend you don't care. Care. You did stay longer than your master originally intended you for. Care hastily glanced away. I know this is selfish, but what if you leave and we can't find you, or you get into trouble with the guild, or can you remain in Barry for a little longer? I want to still study and refine your skills here. Don't mind churning butter, right? My lips stretched until I couldn't hold my laughter anymore. Thanks! Oh, you two. Are you jealous that I'll be going off on some grand adventure without you? It's not like we can't do the same. We've been in Oliver long enough. Hilary and I would get by competently. You still have a lot to learn about having kind. Hey, I know how to pay for apple tarts. Yeah, because the price is always the same. Never actually learned how to count money, which you need to do to travel. And both still can't read the job postings, so you'd be stuck. Never sleep in an inn, hire a carriage, or read a map, or anything like that. And you two would still run off at the marketplace, distracted by everything. Amari sheepishly pressed his fingers together. I've gotten a little better at that. He balked at our droopy stares. I have so. I let out a pretentious complacent sigh. I admit it. You two would need me to help you yet again. Besides, would you actually go without me? A meaningful smile said it all. Just don't take too long, alright? It's going to get lonely. Be lonely. I promise I'll wait for you too.
I promise.
Promise.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. We'll be back before you know it. Thanks. We should head back now. I don't want you leaving on an empty stomach. My dad makes the best pancakes. I would encourage you to pack an extra lunch for the road, but your diets would probably be different by then. It's not having kind, right, Care? Just the annoying ones. It's not anyone. Auralee, what other lies did he insist about you? I'll sort this out. I chuckled as we head back, ready to enjoy one more meal together. I have the most killer sore throat right now. Oh my god. I present these offerings to pray for a safe trip. And... Hey! Kara snatched up one of the apple tarts I'd laid out in front of the dragon altar. What? They're an offering to us dragonkind, so they're obviously mine for the taking. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. Futilely tried to snatch the treat out of his unstretched arms, but he placed a hand on my forehead and held me away. Mari approached and smiled at us in amusement. Nice to see us all energetic. Despite that, there was a despondent edge to his voice, and his smile drooped. He approached the altar and, after some hesitation, knelt down, with the glass-blown ornaments besides the pedestal. Kara and I immediately stopped our teasing. I touched Amari's shoulder in concern. You're not taking it with you? No, I think it'll be better if it stayed with you. Kara and I will be working together, so if you want something to remember us by, gauge the size of the cage. I'll be outside. Kara needs to be close to the altar to transform back, since his master has to completely move the curse. Right, meet you outside. Thought about leaving, as well to give Kara some space, but I paused when I saw him pick up the discarded walking stick from long ago. He twirled it in his hands, then looked at me. This brings back a lot of memories. He poked me with it, and I shielded myself with exposed palms. Hey, hit me with that and I'll confiscate it. He laughed, turned it sideways, and presented it to me. I hugged the stick close before propping it against the altar beside Ilmari's blue ornament. Besides the missing tarts, I hoped it satisfied the altering to the wise dragons. I sat back, lingering close to the cave wall. Kara knelt out and glimpsed my position. You need to move back. Oh, right. Right! I shuffled back a few paces. Farther? Here? No, farther. Now you're just messing with me. Have you ever seen an earth dragon before? Just you. And you're heavenkind sized. Which is not an accurate representation, as you'll see in a minute. It's practically hovering the cave at the corner, expecting a flash. Shielded my eyes and slightly averted them. I could hear some mumbling, but I was too far away to comprehend it. As predicted, Kara was engulfed in a bright light. She expanded and took shape before militarizing into his true form. Thank you for that. Unlike the Lith and the serpent-like water dragon, the earth dragon was bulky, with powerful limbs, folded wings, and overlapping armor that ran down from its neck to its tail. Had rock-like juts protruding from its elbows and knees. I gaped, cautiously took a step forward. The ears of the earthly tones reminded me of Care, but I had estimated how fearsome he would appear in his true body. Care? He immediately took a step, his large weight causing the cave to tremble. I immediately grasped the wall, not to pitifully kneel down in fear. His large eyes widened. He took his next step more cautiously, like a cat ready to pounce. I know. Tremors aside, I can still take you on a fair fight. A proud snort was heard, and his head loomed over me before lowering. I'd like to see you try. His voice was deeper with a natural growl to it, but it was definitely Care. Care nudged me with a smout, and I took an unstable step back. Easy there. Sadly, we can't grapple in the grass playfully anymore. Come on, Ilmari's waiting. We strolled outside beside Ilmari, who was waiting patiently, quickly approached me before I didn't care. All ready to go? I mustered a small smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you two off as well. It'll be a nice walk until we reach the river. Kier, you want to give us a ride? Kier flapped his wings indignantly. Aura, your teasing is rubbing off on him. She squealed like a schoolgirl. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Can you fly me at least, please? Folded his wings and grumbled, expanded a claw to the dirt. Unless there's a mountaintop I can glide off of, his wings are pretty much useless. Gave Kara a blank stare as I slowly registered the news and couldn't hide my disappointment. Oh, what do you expect from an earth dragon? It's like expecting Ilmari to walk on land. Oh, hey! At least I can move around in this form. You, on the other hand. I started laughing. First it was a simple giggle, but then it drew to a hearty laugh. I didn't think it was purely from their antics. As I realized that my eyes were moist and I blinked it away. I'm really going to miss this and my extremely terrible sore throat. I wanted to ask them to stay, questioned whether they really had to go back, but I knew it was hard for them too. When we reached the river, Ilmari took a few reluctant steps towards it before twirled around, hugging me close. Thank you for everything, Auralee. I promised we'll see you again. I helped train Care so he can transform on his own as well. Is it a difficult spell? Ilmari's loud sigh explained everything, and his eyes widened Care wearily. We just dropped our arms and parted from our embrace. It'll take time. For now, we'll have to explain the full situation to our masters, which will most definitely strain the relationships between Dragonkind and Heavenkind. Care hissed and flooded his wings. Annoying. What a hassle. But it's something they should be made aware of before the situation potentially gets worse, or else there'll be real tension to worry about. Yeah, that makes sense. I grabbed my chest with a thumb. I'll be busy providing services to traveling merchants passing through Barry for now, and scrolling past text before I know what I'm saying. I'll make sure all shipments going in and out are verified. Not as glamorous as knighthood, but I think it's important. Definitely consider the representative role too.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Now get going. We're obviously stalling. Backed away, giving Ilmari some room. The mist enveloped him, and a large shape stretched and loomed before me, followed by a splash. The fog had evaporated. Ilmari's neck and head were visible above the water. A thought occurred to me, and motioned to Kara to lower his. Hey, Cares, do me a favor. Reached up and patted his muzzle. Give Ilmari his beach back. His nostrils flared, but he made a small jerking motion and his head that resembled a nod. Good, if you do, I promise to visit you both somehow. Like a puppy demanding attention, Ilmari nudged my shoulder with his snout until I turned and patted it as well. Play nice, you two. You'll be fine. Take care, Auralee. Satisfied, Ilmari retreated into the river, with Kara began walking upstream. I was surprised Kara didn't vocalize, "Ow!" a goodbye. However, he glanced back momentarily, and I smiled to myself. He didn't handle partings very well. Take care, Kale, Ilmari. Fought the urge to run with them, instead waved at them fervently until they disappeared from sight. Knowing I would break down sobbing if I returned to stand there. Continuing to stand there, I returned in the cave. I smiled wistfully as picking up the glass ornament and the crude walking stick. Once I had arranged them in the dragon statue, I made a prayer at the altar. Not sure if this communication works between anyone, just between Dragonkind. Should have asked. How silly of me. But, please take care of those two for me. They're both important to me, and it'll be lonely without them. I have a feeling they'll be preoccupied with a lot of things before we can see each other again. Satisfied with the conclusion, I sauntered listened. She sauntered, not walked, out stuck at the altar with Amari's gift in my bag and Kara's walking stick in my hand. Hopefully this is non-copyright music. I was like, oh, there are words in the background. The vivid redness of autumn had died, replaced by bare trees and a noticeable nip in the air. Okay, it seems, I know I lowered it before, but it seems really, really low now. There we go. The buoyancy I had felt my heart disappear, replaced instead by a strong buoyancy. Heaviness, oh, by buoyancy. I knew I would see Kara and Omari again.
Right!
But now, right, I have to finish my patrol first. Never thought I'd actually miss those.
Been traveling this road for so long, we're still going strong. 'Cause without you here, I'd be nothing, nothing at all. Even when times were bad, you believed in me, and now I'm standing tall. And I just wanna thank you for sticking through it all. I just wanna show you how much I appreciate your love. So I'll be there when you call, pick you up when you fall. And if you ever get lonely, I'll be there in a heartbeat. This song is for you, for everything we've been through. It's been so long overdue. I just wanna say thank you. I know it's not easy, but you were there from the start. I'll take the kindness you've shown me, share the love and the strength, pay it forward, be all we can be. So I'll be there when you call, pick you up when you fall. And if you ever get lonely, I'll be there in a heartbeat. This song is for you, for everything we've been through. It's been so long overdue. I just wanna say thank you. So I'll be there when you come, pick you up when you fall. And if you ever get lonely, I'll be there in a heartbeat. This song is for you, for everything we've been through. It's been so long overdue. I just wanna say thank you. Been thinking about all the days you were right by my side. Been thinking about how you never left me behind. And all the things that you said to help me ease my mind.
If you survive to the end of the credits, hopefully you could hear the music and stuff. This has been Autumn's Journey. I have an hour and like 4 hours and 35 minutes of talking, pretty much. And my voice is just the worst sore throat ever. One, two. I missed one CGI. That makes me upset. And then I missed a chibi one. I missed two chibi ones. There's all the music. Alright. So this has been Autumn's Journey. Like I said, this was something different I did. But if you enjoyed it, let me know. God knows I do have plenty more of these that I want to get through. So I'd be happy to do them. they're all like 500-hour ones, so I won't be doing them all in one sitting because I would probably die well before I even got halfway through. And my voice would just cease to function. It would just fall out. Technically, no, it wouldn't fall out because they're just folds in my throat. They would just become so smooth that I would just lack the ability to talk. But this has been Autumn's Journey. Thank you so much for watching. This has been me, myself at home, signing out. Peace out, guys.
Been thinking about all the days you were right by my side. Been thinking about how you never left me behind. And all of the things that you said to help me ease my mind. And I don't know where I'd be without you in my life. Now I just wanna tell you how much I appreciate your love. So I'll be there when you call, pick you up when you fall. And if you ever get lonely, I'll be there to heartbeat. This song is for you, for everything we've been through. It's been so long overdue. I just wanna say thank you. Been traveling this road for so long, we're still going strong. Cause without you here I'd be nothing, nothing at all. Even when times were bad you believed in me, and now I'm standing tall. And I just wanna thank you for sticking through it all. I just wanna show you how much I appreciate your love. So I'll be there when you call, pick you up when you fall. And if you ever get lonely, I'll be there to heartbeat. This song is for you, for everything we've been through. It's been so long overdue. I just wanna say thank you. I know it's not easy, but you were there from the start. I'll take the kindness you've shown me, share the love and the strength, pay it forward, be all we can be. So I'll be there when you call, pick you up when you fall. And if you ever get lonely, I'll be there to heartbeat. This song is for you, for everything we've been through. It's been so long overdue. I just wanna say thank you. So I'll be there when you come, pick you up when you fall. And if you ever get lonely, I'll be there to heartbeat. This song is for you, for everything we've been through. It's been so long